10 void summons. This is it, guys. This is the big one. This is what I needed to see. Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, I'm just going to take a quick break from work. The clan versus clan competition, all that funness. I'm taking a quick break to share with you what's going on Reddit today. So we've had a kind of ask you anything type of session between the Raid community managers and the player base, I guess. I mean, there's a ton of questions. I will link this thing because there's a ton of questions asked. There's a decent amount of answers given. Do I think it's kind of like, do I think they've done this in the right way? I'm not sure they have really, because they've kind of cherry-picked a bunch of answers, and I think there's still a whole lot left unanswered, but it's better than we've had before, which is basically nothing. So let me take you through what the kind of big topics are. So big ticket items then, we've got Mercy system. Why is that not in the game? Dupe system, what's going on? Is there any stuff to optimize the amount of time spent in the game? I've done a couple of videos on this, but it is, for me, one of the biggest issues in the game. What can we do about the Great Hall? What's going on with Arena? Champion filtering? Tag team? Doom Tower? I don't feel like this is that important, actually. Factions, character synergy, I don't feel like that's that key either. Energy cap. Septimus has got his own post, and then Stu has thrown out a ton of questions, which are actually pretty cool as well. I've thrown out some questions. I didn't actually get an answer at all to mine, but maybe I've done it too late. I'm not sure. So let's just go through them and see what the type of response is, and do I think it's fair. Let's start with the Mercy system. Now, loads of games, when you get into the kind of shard pool area, let me just get onto it. Loads of games where you get to a shard pool kind of scenario just have a Mercy system built in. And I don't really know why PLARIUM are scared of it. So someone made a tool which tracked your Mercy system. It was actually a really clever piece of kit, and they've blocked it. They've put a block in for it because they say because it jeopardizes the game code or whatever. Now, people have been mining the game code for a long time, okay? Literally for more than 18 months, they've been mining bits and pieces out of the code because it's all client-side, yeah? The optimizer, which my team produce, do a similar type of thing, okay? But it's not as intrusive as what the Mercy system was, but they do a similar thing. So I don't understand why there's just not a counter right here. What are we afraid of with this? I just don't get it. Do they think people won't spend money because there's a counter there? I tell you now, other games do it. They do it really well. And I can't see there's any difference to your revenue. PLARIUM, don't be so scared. Just do it. Just do it. But let's see what the response is anyway. First and foremost, the reason why we implemented the update that disabled the Mercy system counter was one for security. It's one of the moves to basically implement more security for your accounts, your payment systems and stuff. It's a load of blah, really. It's a load of blah. I think they're just scared that it's going to affect them financially, and therefore they've removed it. Honestly, it's just such a dumb move. It's such a dumb move. When the community is already a bit upset about other stuff in the game being slow or what have you, honestly, just implement a number right here. Do it next patch. It's like that. It's so quick for them to do. They've already got all of the info. It's already being tracked. So just implement a number. Honestly, it's so dumb. Right, let's have a look then at the dupe system question. So, good question. We need to think about it. Thanks for bringing it up. Okay, so they've been thinking about dupe system. Well, I had an interview with Cyrilla over a year ago, and they talked about it then. And they were talking about trialing a few different systems. They then had an interview with Ash, similar type of thing. I see another one with Chosen, same. So, we want to give you some details. Thank you, at last. When coming up for the concept, we contemplated two main approaches: tweaking drop rates and making dupes more valuable, but by utilizing them for strengthening champions. Okay. For several months, we tested both options in various forms. And it has been, I mean, it's been several months. It's been over a year they've been doing this testing. Developing an in-game economic model for each, blah, 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 and doing tests. Overall, there were 4 concepts we examined. Fast forward to now, and we've put aside 3. So 4 minus 3 means we've got 1. They've got their system, guys. It's done. We've evaluated pros and cons. We're leaning towards the second option, making dupes more valuable by utilizing them for strengthening champions. I mean, we expect the solution to come out in the fall. So what's that? Within 3 months now. So let's just read some of the commentary here. I'm not reading my opinion yet. Is there a reason you chose the worst possible option? Please, for the love of God, do not make the dupe system that you can strengthen an initial champion. Your solution will be the reason to leave this game immediately. Look, let's be clear. Reddit is normally pretty toxic. Most people in Reddit see the worst in everything. So I'm not surprised there's a lot of negativity in the answers here. But honestly, a dupe system that just empowers that particular dupe is kind of dumb. Because what does it do? It kind of just pushes this gap between a paying player and a free-to-play player apart. Yeah, it just does. It does exactly that. Because me, like, I'm a paying player. Yeah, we all know it. I'm not hiding the fact. I spent something like $7,000 on Raid last year. I had to do my taxes. $7,000. But I can empower then my Vault 4 times or whatever. You know, I've got dupes. Yeah. So instantly, someone who's played for a long time or someone who pays to play the game is just going to be in a much better position than others. And honestly, I'm a whale in this game. I'm nowhere near, not even close to the people that spend serious wedge in this game. So empowering a champion is just a terrible idea. I think, look, help me out with comments below. What should they do? Yeah. If you consider other games that maybe are in a similar type of, I don't know, ecosystem, whatever, similar type of genre, whatever, I feel like the best thing they could do is just return those dupes into a kind of re-roll system that allows you to get another non-dupe. You put something like 3 legendaries in and you get a brand new non-dupe legendary. Maybe if it's void, you know, I just feel like there's got to be something like that. A bit like a League of Legends. You put 3 in, you get 1 out. Or if they actually use their brain here, make legendary skins for the game. Don't do something which empowers the kind of makeup. Do something which just changes the visual. And it's really rare to have this different visual skin. So if I'm using my Ultan's got a different weapon. I don't know. It feels like the better option. Yeah, don't release 20 more champions this month. Just reskin all the legendaries. Get another skin. And then the next month after that, don't release 20 champions. We've got enough for now, okay? Give us another set of skins. And then when someone rolls a dupe, they get a new skin for their legendary. I feel like that's a better system. But there you go. This is what they've decided on. Honestly, feedback generally goes on deaf ears, which is one of the challenges we've got right now. Right, next thing then. Additions aimed at optimizing the amount of time spent. This for me is the big one. This for me is so crucial to Raid right now. Like, so many people are coming to me. I actually did a poll on my YouTube channel just recently, and I was asking this question. So, how much time do you spend on Raid per day? 12,000 votes. 42% out of 12,000 votes said more than 4 hours a day. It's way too long as an average. Way too long. And if you were to go into the comments here, a lot of people just talk about fatigue. You know, it's getting to the point where it's like another job, we're fatigued, and it's too much. So, what's the answer here then? This one I'm really, really, like, hoping we get something good. Who needs a personal life when there's another fusion starting? Yes. Well done, Seneca. Exactly right. It's exactly that. Like, what can you do? When clan versus clan is on and you want to win some stuff, wow. No sleeping for you. So we've got a whole separate roadmap for additions aimed at optimizing the amount of time that you need to spend in the game to stay in the loop. Like 15 to 20 potions. We're looking at ways to decrease the time spent in dungeons. It's a weird one because you just released dungeons 21 to 25 where you cannot use champions that do it fast. That's a bit of a weird one. You've nerfed the champions that do that stuff quick. Artifacts and accessories upgrading. This just needs to happen. There's so many third-party things that do this quickly, like at 5 times the speed. Don't make us use a third-party thing. Just do it in the game. You'll learn more details soon. We're not going to implement a 3 times or 4 times speed. Oh, please, for clan boss. Even if it's just for clan boss. Please. Because we want you to tune your teams for faster battles. I get it. You want your game to look beautiful. You want people to play it at 1 times or 2 times. Now, 1 times, honestly, if 1 times was the only option in this game, we would not be able to use the energy we get in a day. We wouldn't be able to do the stuff we get in a day. Oh, man, this is bad news. No 3 or 4 times. I don't know. Guys. I feel like so I'm interested to see what this separate roadmap is for optimizing because, honestly, I think it's critical. This is, like, if I'm the CEO right now, I'm like, guys, this is critical in the game. If we do not fix this problem, which has been building and building over the last 12 months, then we are going to see, and we're already seeing it, an exodus of players. So this we need to know what this is, and it's got to be damn good. At the minute, I'm not overly impressed with the kind of response to this. Right, what's next? Great Hall. Great Hall here. Great Hall's meant to be one of the end game features. We should be ready with something you could spend. So I guess this point was aimed at, what if you max out your Great Hall? What should you be doing with your medals? Which is a fair point. I'd rather actually see an answer to the arena question. Do we get into arena a bit later on? Yeah. Okay, we're on to the arena stuff. So this is a really small niche of players. It is important. Players that complete their Great Hall, they should have something to do with those medals. I spoke about, what about if the Bazaar had a kind of transfer of Great Hall medals could become gold bars, and gold bars equally could become Great Hall medals, and there's like a transfer of currency. And also in my video, spoke about how the Bazaar, I put it in my question actually, how the Bazaar could be something way more cool than it is right now. Because it's actually a great option in the game to be able to do things with. You know, you've got a Bazaar here, which is already a shop function. Then I feel like it's totally underutilized. But I did that on a different video. Okay, next one then. So, additional arena stuff. This is on the agenda. We've already begun to plan the whole thing out. We will be ready to bring this to the game after sorting current problems with silver and bronze. Yeah, so hopefully this is something. So this was about additional arena tiers, which is important. We'll also be adding more elements to the game that will increase competitiveness in the higher tiers. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I feel like just extending out the arena. I've spoken about that a ton of times. Extending out the arena will help us a lot. So hopefully they do that. And doesn't really give us too much. Let's see what this next one is here. More on arena. Is that all we've got? Looks like that's all we've got. So I know they are trying to implement something this week. Hopefully it sorts out that low-level arena stuff, because at the minute it's just painful for new players. And yeah, then we'll see what they do. I'd love to see what the information is before they've decided this is what we're going to release. I'd love to see it and be able to say, you know what, that's dumb, that's cool. Why don't you try this? Why don't you try this? So yeah, I'd love to. I guess I won't, but I'd love to be able to see that stuff. Champion filtering, a bit more info. I don't know if I kept that one in. It felt like it was just a bit lame. Oh, no. One important improvement we're planning is introducing additional filters by rarity. Okay. Okay. So, not much to do with that. Tag team. Right. Tag team. What's going on here? Yes, we're going to introduce filter by rarity. Okay, that's the same as what we've just seen. There are quite a few changes intended for Tag Team Arena. For instance, auto battle for the free fights, introducing new sorts of events, expanding the bazaar, and more. Good. Okay, that sounds actually good. Honestly, the free versus free arena, I've said it a number of times, I think just needs a rework. It's just dull. It's totally dull. Even if you auto free fights, it's pretty dull. So I hope they just make it into a different game mode. Please. Please, please, please. I wonder what some of the different chats are here. I don't know, that's it. So yeah, anyway, at least they're thinking about it. Better than nothing. What else we got? Doom Tower rating, don't really care about that. Faction, that wasn't really anything particularly interesting, to be honest. Basically, someone was saying, could we do something with factions where they have more play in the game? If you're a certain faction, can you be stronger against another faction? I guess it's kind of interesting. It's an interesting concept. But again, I don't feel like it's pressing compared to some of this other stuff. Energy cap. Honestly, I don't know how you get through all the stuff you've got already. I guess if you're earlier game, maybe you want more energy. But for me, again, I don't feel like it's a pressing issue right now. Just personally. Septimus. What they got to say about Septimus? Septimus is a great bloke. I don't think he needs steroids. The whole idea of bringing new levels to the game is to encourage players to seek new strats, discover the champs that have been waiting in the vault. La 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 la. Okay, nothing's changing. And then Stu, actually, so Stu did a really good set of questions which they did answer. So Stu was talking about pity system, dupe system, some of the stuff we covered, arena, ascension, etc. Let's just get straight into some of these answers then. Hello, Stu. Always nice to talk to you. Tongue in cheek, I'd imagine there. Because Stu's pretty on the line. He puts it out there pretty straight. I like him for what he does, actually. Pity counter, we've talked about it. Basically, they're saying we don't promise to add it in the next patch, but it's on a pipeline of features. This is what I don't like. It has been for some time. It's not that easy to shuffle things around, blah, blah, blah. I think it's more about we want to test if it's going to lose us money. And I just feel like it's such a short-sighted thing. Dupe system, spoken about it already. In the following 6 months. Feels so long away when we've already been talking about it for over 12. Normal, arena, lower tiers is coming this week. So we'll see how that plays out. Second Ascension, we've talked about it already. This one, I'm really disappointed with. So Swift, for those who aren't playing Gold 4 or above at the minute, Swift Parry and Reaction accessories right now are just awful in the arena. It turns what should be a bit of a skill-based encounter into a straight RNG-based encounter. Now, in this type of game, I feel like you should be able to look at your opponent and decide your actions based on what you see, not on what accessories they're wearing. I went back to them this week and said, Swift Parry, way overpowered. Maximum chance to proc, unkillable, 25%. Or just take it out of the game completely. Reaction accessories, please change the way these are working. Like the other accessories, make it 8, 16, 24% chance to proc stuff. Honestly, or just take them out of the game and replace them with something else as a defensive measure. But as they are right now, they are the most broken, overpowered things in the game by a long way. To the point where you would put on the worst possible accessories you own if you had a set of 3, rather than look for stats you actually want. That's never right. They're saying we will keep rebalancing our sets, blah, blah, blah. I don't know that they really do. I've seen one rebalance in 2 years. So they're really weak at rebalancing stuff that's already in the game. It's a shame. 10 Void Summons. This is it, guys. This is the big one. This is what I needed to see. 10 Void Summons coming up pretty soon. I hope. Should be in the next patch. You can't understand how happy I am about that. This is all we needed. The game's fixed. 3v3, a big rework is coming. Please let that be the truth. A big rework. Please let that be what it is. Clan versus clan. We will be making it more balanced. I want to stress this is not Clan Wars. This is a tournament. Why call it Clan War? Hold on a minute. What's it called? Clan versus clan tournament. Okay, I thought it actually said Clan Wars in the game. Okay. It's not Clan Wars. It's a tournament. It's honestly the worst implementation of something I've ever seen. So in my question, I basically said, can we scrap it and have some sort of competitive clan versus clan thing going on? These tournaments, I mean, it's just so bad. I've never seen so many people leaving a game over a new piece of content as I have with the clan versus clan. People getting kicked out of clans, people forced to kind of burn resources they don't want to burn, people not building champions because they're waiting for the clan versus clan, people not improving their great halls because they're waiting. When they're on, it's just like this massive time sink. Damn, it's really poor content. Finish fragment fusions, we're missing. We're always looking for ways to solve this. Honestly, I could give you a list as long as my arm. I would happily... This is my offer to you, PLARIUM, free of charge, as ever. If you want me to find you solutions for old fragment fusions, get in touch. Okay? All you need to do, DM me in Discord. I promise you, I will help you with this. So I was just seeing if they answered mine. I guess I got mine in too late. But basically, I was saying, what's the view of making the marketplace tool more viable as you go through the game, as the level of items that you get and chances to get those items improved? For example, level 1 to 50, fine, stay as it is. But when you get above 50, you start to go up in tiers, getting 5-star, 6-star items, different gear sets. Again, I've done a video on this. Chances to find rare champions or epics as you get to higher levels, forged materials, fragments of old fusions, etc. It feels like the marketplace is something in the game that they could make sexy. Right now, it is not sexy. Similarly with the Bazaar, it could be super sexy. They do talk about it a little bit. Let's see what that rework looks like. Clan versus clan, we've spoken about it. I just said it's the worst thing I've ever seen. And then time. So they kind of covered time a bit. We want to see what that roadmap looks like. So look, guys. These are crucial topics. Honestly, I feel like the game state at the moment needs help. We've said it a ton of times as content creators, I'm sure as the community, we are happy to help. We are happy to help redirect without being toxic as well. We are literally like here ready to talk. Let us help you raid. Let us help you PLARIUM, because at the minute, the direction of the game is not strong. It's not. Anyway, I've been Hell Hades. I will catch you soon.